I don't hate Kelly Stafford. I dislike Kelly Stafford, bro. Her veneers are too big too. They just really bother me. Like, I can't stop looking at them. Her teeth too big, bro.
She can bite the hell out of steak. I'll tell you that.
She's a monster. She's a man eater.
She did the hop to it or whatever the fuck.
Her teeth getting away. No fuck.
We might just get hit with the Reaper.
Hey, man. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, where the 4 stands for. Come on now. Come on. We ain't said that in a minute. Come on, man. 1 year episode, baby.
Real shit I never wrote. I ain't writing this shit by the way, nigga. Some real shit.
Sir.
Real shit you ever quote.
Come on.
Yeah, president is black, my Lambo's blue. Now we goddamn if my rims ain't blue.
And now we are demonetized.
We needed money first we needed to be monetized in order to be demonetized in the first place, Dana.
Exactly.
That's very
Come on, they're not on the same wavelength right now, man.
But speaking of monetization and stuff, I hit that button.
Donations.
While we here.
Donations.
Come on now.
Donation.
All right, man. You talk to me.
Way too long.
Way too long. I need to clip that up a little bit. Like, let's stop with that 5 a 30-second clip of this nigga talking. This shit crazy.
Bad. Like, he just be talking, bro. He just.
We got the guys back for a second episode. 1 year episode, 52 weeks, 52 of them things. Jax. We made it, man. We made it.
52, like.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 52 is crazy. It should only be 50 weeks in a year. 52 is a very odd number, but.
I mean, it's technically even, but I get it. I get where you're going. Type shit. Man, you know, I woke up today, you know, I was on my Jason Tatum shit, you know what I mean? So we did it. We did it. Hey, shout out to the working folks. Shout out to them 9 to 5 niggas. Me included. But we got a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I forgot. I did not mean to say this, but I meant to ask y'all, what was the craziest thing y'all have ever seen in a barbershop? Like, in y'all personal experience, like, what's the craziest situation like been a part of in a barbershop?
Also, sidebar, Alex R just got drafted by the Wizards, which we already do. But I'll say for me, damn, I guess my first ever experience with like niggas going in the barbershop trying to sell shit, like I've never seen that before. So when I first went to a barbershop and seen that, I'm like, what is this guy doing? I know that's like not crazy, but it was interesting to be having that experience. That's the only one that kind of comes to my mind. I'm sure it was something else crazy, but like, yeah, no, it wasn't like the niggas was shooting the barbershop up or like someone was trying to rob the bar. Like, at least to my knowledge, I can't remember that. And then I guess maybe that time we were going to some pool party that one summer and I got like a 10-minute haircut.
That was crazy.
That's insane. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. 10 minutes ago.
Was it efficient? Like,
y'all was there? I mean,
No,
I think
that cut was clean. That cut was clean, nigga.
10 minutes?
Nigga, we parked the car. Dana walked in. I got out the car like 5 minutes later. Walked in the barbershop. Dana was getting out of the chair. I said, "What the fuck?"
Dana do be talking about his barber he be talking about his barber being super fast, so I believe it.
Mind you, there was like 2 people when I got there. There were, I think, no more than 2 people in front of me in the chair. When I got there, I was like,
"What?" And you was still out. You ain't need a cut for real. You was just there for the vibe, but you just wanted to give him some money.
You just need a little first little lineup. That's crazy. Having niggas in front of you and it still took only 10 minutes.
Nah.
That's a nigga that need to raise his prices. That's what I'm saying.
None of them need to raise their prices.
That's who need to have the gloves on.
That nigga getting real surgical, nigga. Y'all got any stories? Y'all got anything?
I'm trying to think. I think the only crazy thing I could think of is one time I was getting my hair cut. It was an old barber. And the dude next to him, his somebody was like, somebody car in the parking lot like getting messed up, and everybody like turned and looked, and it was this girl like keying this nigga car.
Oh damn. Oh man.
That nigga ran out there. They started arguing, and I was like, at that time, I probably was like 12. I was just like, what the heck is going on? That's the only crazy thing I could think of.
Like the craziest thing I've seen in a barbershop. Well, I got a couple of things because I've been to some barbershops, but it's not crazy. It was just I seen like a really bad barber. I didn't know this was like possible, and like he was giving the dude a cut, and then like he was trying to line him up, and he kept cutting him while he was lining him up. Like dead, like cutting him with the razor, and the dude was like, "Bro, stop!" Like he like got me. He was gonna like fight that nigga because he was like, "Bro, you're doing a bad job, and two, you're injuring me. You're literally cutting. I'm bleeding." Like he had a napkin. And I like saw the blood. I was like, "Oh my god,
man!" If I walked out of a barbershop bleeding, you know how many infections you got after that? That nigga's blades have been through how many heads?
Like in every time
you don't get that shit disinfected, you're done.
I would always see that man. I think he was like Mexican or something. I always see him just by himself, and I'd be like, "That's why you by yourself, because you're a safety hazard." So there was that
real surgery.
And then one barbershop I used to, because I didn't have a barbershop when I was when I first came to school out here. So I was going to my cousin's. Like he knew a dude, and it was like super far away, but I would drive over there, and like that barbershop. I'm not gonna say any names or nothing like that because some activities going on. They were selling drugs and everything back there. It was crazy. And then one time, it was this dude who just got out of jail, and like he just got out of jail. He's happy to get his cut. He pulled up to the barbershop, finna get a cut, and he had waves and everything. Like in jail, waves is important because like you can't really groom yourself that well in prison. So like they take their waves and like hair and stuff like that very, very seriously. He went to go get a cut, and the guy, like the dude who's cutting his hair, good barber or whatever, but you know how like normally you go with the grain of the cut. Oh, the barber, he was going against it. But the thing, he's a good barber. No, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. The waves were still there. Okay. But like the inmate, the ex-con, whatever, I don't know his name. He was mad or whatever because he felt the dude going backwards. He was like, "Hey, bro, don't do that." And he was like, the barber's just like, "Bro, like, just trust me, I got this." And he should have trusted him because he was doing a good job. He was cutting his hair for real. And he kept doing it. Dude got mad again. He was like, "Hey, bro, stop." And he was like, "Bro, just calm down, relax. I got this. We almost done." Get back to cutting. Dude, get up, push the barber away, give him. He's like, just nod his head. And I was like, "Oh shit!" What the fuck is gonna happen? He started going out to his car. Then his girl followed him like, "Baby, no." Then like two other barbers run out after him like. I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" I was like, "He's even messing around, leaving this shit." I don't know what's going on. But eventually, they calmed him down and he left or whatever. And yeah, that was time.
With an unfinished fade.
Maybe no.
He was going through a lot.
Maybe no.
The Reed Shepard has been drafted by the Rockets.
Okay.
But to Jackson's story, so John, my barber in Houston, he's done that to me before. But people will do that. They won't go low. They'll go against the grain so it can even the hair out.
Yeah.
Now, and so like what Jackson's saying, I believe because my barber's done that to my hair a couple of times to like help, especially with the cowlick right here. So it'll help even the hair out. But I guess the inmate didn't understand that. He's thinking against the grain, you cutting my shit off.
I was in jail like, hurry up.
I would have got out the chair. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga said, baby, no, we just got you out of jail.
We ain't trying to have me go back in.
Oh Lord.
Nah, man. When I was 13, shout out to my nigga Big Hand, Henry McHenry type shit. You know what I mean?
That's his name?
Almost like he said big hand.
Well, everybody called him Big Hand. But his name was Henry McHenry. Shout out.
His last name was McHenry?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I would hate my parents. I would hate my parents.
The little swole dude. The craziest thing that happened is like before there was Tunde and before there was anything else with boxing, it was that nigga right there. That nigga told me everything about boxing. And that nigga also used our barbershop to conduct boxing matches. Like niggas would just have like fresh fades, like like niggas would like really be beefed out, and the nigga be like, "Y'all want to throw him?" And he would just throw the gloves. So, I was he followed me like 2 weeks ago, and I was scrolling down his shit. There was one that I was at because I was trying to get a cut, and this nigga still had this from years ago. So I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can see.
Oh Lord,
type of shit niggas was on in Humble.
Oh my Lord.
what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, nigga.
Oh my goodness. What shop is it? Is this in Homestead?
No, nigga, this was in Humble, nigga. Off of Aldine. Oh my god.
Aldine? Okay.
Yeah, right by Nimitz, Lone Star, North Harris, near that area.
Oh yeah.
Type shit.
Exactly.
Why are people encouraged? I'm looking at the it is what you make it, muscle arm. Like, what the hell? No.
These niggas are older individuals, bro. Like these niggas were like in their 30s. Acting for that go
Fight night, sign me up. Why?
Having a post-game interview after this. I don't even know what the niggas was saying.
Oh, man, in a few minutes. The
I
play.
still don't know what they were saying.
Showed up for real, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure. So tonight, man, this what I'm talking about. We're gonna see what's gonna
I
happen
do this
tonight.
shit for house, this city good lifestyle. Oh, man.
This nigga said he does it for Homestead, City Boy for H-Town. Yeah. That was my experience. And shout out to him because like literally like 2 months after that, there was a nail shop next to him. He saved that nail shop from a mass shooter. So shout out to him. He has a real award from like ABC 13 or something. He has like a Peace Prize award or something. Like he reprimanded somebody. But yeah, that was the craziest moment where I'm just like, y'all really finna throw him. Like I'm still trying to get a cut. Like,
what if the barber get knocked out? Like, what do I like? Hey, wake up! Like,
no, but he wasn't the one throwing. Like he's like the referee. He probably like that black referee that like makes noises. Like he's one of them niggas.
oh Lord,
Like he never engages in the fight, but that was just a crazy thing. I've just never seen something happen like that before. To this day,
it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Niggas
bad.
giving out 2 types of fades.
On God.
Tip phase and fist phase.
And none of them had black gloves.
Now they have black gloves.
Shit.
The gloves was black. The gloves was black.
The gloves were black. What is taking the spur so long to make it pick?
Nigga, you tell me.
They're not going to be good. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, bro. They're probably going to get Rob Dillingham.
30 games.
They about to draft me, nigga.
30 wins.
Niggas finna call my phone. Greg, you been selected. But now we can officially go into what we had to go into.
So you gotta go ahead and get football out the way. It's not much happening in football because it's the off season. But one thing that does been happening, Brandon Aiyuk and Jaden Daniels and the 49ers are just being messy. They're acting like women. But I don't mean that in an offensive way. I mean that in like they're just gossiping, bro. They're just yapping, bro. You said what?
There's no polite way to say that, bro. Like, it's a very disrespectful way, and we mean it in like the most disrespectful.
Come on, man.
I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but it's just like, bro. So this whole thing started with the rumors they're going to trade one of their receivers, whether it be Debo or Aiyuk. Excuse me. And everybody sort of assumed it'd be Debo because he had some injury concerns in the past few years, and Aiyuk, he's like the better route runner and things like that. So people were assuming it was Debo, but it's really Aiyuk they've been talking about. And since then, reports by the 49ers have been released, and they're like, oh no, we weren't trying to trade him and blah, blah, blah. And come to find out, they have been engaging in talks with various teams trying to trade Brandon Aiyuk. Brandon Aiyuk, he's best friends with Jaden Daniel, who's the rookie quarterback for the Commanders. I almost called him their other name, but he's a rookie quarterback for them. And Aiyuk and Daniels have been going around doing interviews together, doing everything, trying to get Aiyuk to come to the Commanders. And it just seems like, for whatever reason, the Niners do not want to make that happen. And it's just like, bro, can we not do this? This isn't that important. Both the team, like the Niners are going to be good with or without Aiyuk. The Commanders are going to suck with or without Aiyuk. It doesn't matter, bro. Can we just move on from this? It's just annoying. How do y'all feel about that? Like the offseason and all the talking and all that. It's just something that sort of bothers me, you know?
Man, it's what those wide receivers do, man.
Here's
Every
one
time I
thing
see a
about
wide
Udall.
receiver talk, I think about that tweet where it says like a QB will be like, I love God. And then a wide receiver will be like, I can't wait to destroy all my hidden enemies or some
Right.
shit like that. Like
That's literally what
they
it
just be
is.
talking. And then wasn't it a video with him? Wasn't one of the videos where his girlfriend or his wife, I don't know who she is,
Yeah.
but Aiyuk was like, oh, they don't want me no more, man, or some shit.
Something
That happened
like
like a week or two ago. I had seen it. I was like, bruh, get this shit over with.
Please, bro, please. And the crazy thing is, I don't think yes, the Commanders would be better with Aiyuk, but I don't think any of those teams are really like dying for him because like the Niners are going to be good regardless because that's just how they operate, honestly. And then I said the Commanders, they're going to be trash regardless, but still, even then, they still have Terry McLaurin. They have a good receiver right there. They don't necessarily need Aiyuk, but it is what it is.
You can argue and say they might be worse with that nigga.
Bro, I'm just tired of this nigga being like intentionally sassy, bro. Like it's just not. I'm not conducive to like listening to this nigga all the time, bro. Like it's just really sassy. Like at first, like I let the shit slide when he was like, "Why don't they love?" All right, bro. I mean, wide receivers are wide receivers. You know, Odell had a plethora of those, incidents. You know what I mean? But he just keep dragging this shit, and I'm just like, bro, I don't care no more.
Like I don't think the trade's gonna happen. I think he thinks the trade's not gonna happen either. It don't matter, bro. Just shut up, bro. Please.
I really don't care no more. Like he really, like he moving like he Tyreek Hill, and he really just, you know what I mean?
Aiyuk is good, but he's good.
I was gonna say he not top 5.
Yeah, he not top 5. He moving like he top 5. He not top 5.
But he's like, who's that dude that was on the Miami Dolphins for a minute? His last name was Parker.
Oh, Devontae Parker.
That's disrespectful.
No, I'm not saying that like that's him, but I'm just saying like he a second option. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He not
okay,
no wide receiver one. You know what I mean? He moving like a wide receiver one, and he making it seem like everybody is watching his every move for the right reasons. No, we watching for the wrong reasons because we just trying to figure out when you gonna stop, my nigga. All eyes on you for all the
So
wrong
y'all
reasons, bro.
don't who is wide receiver 1 in
Debo.
San Francisco?
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh well, yeah, McCaffrey.
That's offensive weapon number
Kittle.
1.
Kittle.
Who is wide receiver number 1?
Wide
Debo.
Because you could argue
one is
It's Debo.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Debo. I feel like Brandon Aiyuk has that. And
I think Aiyuk can be a number 1. I think Aiyuk is really good. He's not top 5 though. He's not one of them. He's just really good, and that's okay. Like he's probably like 15, maybe.
he was
who's
one.
a better number 1 option, him or T. Higgins?
I think T. Higgins is really good.
I would put T. Higgins above Aiyuk.
I think T. Higgins is super good.
I think Brandon Aiyuk is what Juju Smith-Schuster was supposed to be.
My question
that's a
to
take.
the group is: so all of this last NFL season, we've been kind of killing Brock Purdy for having too many weapons. Now we're almost trying to. It seems like the narrative is trying to like downplay Brandon Aiyuk because he was one of those weapons.
No,
And if he leaves, I mean, like, what is the narrative then? Is like he got too many weapons. At the same time, we're saying Brandon Aiyuk isn't the number 1. Debo Samuel, he's good, but he's low key injury prone. Like he's low key injury prone.
Ain't no low key about it. It's because they keep running the ball with him, bro.
Ain't you having a fantasy? You should know, nigga.
Yeah, ain't no low key about it. He be hurt.
So I guess my thing is like, I'm just asking people to kind of pick a side, so to speak.
No,
I don't
care about that white man.
I don't think we're saying that Aiyuk is bad because like I say I think Aiyuk is really really good. He's just moving like he's like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase or Tyreek Hill, like we said. But he's not. He's still really good. But like, relax, bro. Relax. And then the Niners, they did draft another receiver.
They did.
So
Ricky Parcell.
Yeah. So low key, they might be trying to move on from him, and that's sort of them being like, "Hey, we don't really need you." So.
And the thing is, you can argue Ricky Parcell. Now you can do the same shit.
You know what I mean? Like the way Brandon Aiyuk played, like he's very important.
Mm-hmm.
He's super important. I should know. I had that nigga on my fantasy team. Nigga racked a bunch of points for me because everybody was so concerned about all those other offensive weapons. Like, shit, here go Brandon Aiyuk. And sometimes for me, not that I'm like really important or anything like that, but when I see this nigga out here, I really do feel like Andre Iguodala waving that nigga like, yo, come back. Bro, what are you doing, nigga? Tighten up, nigga. Like, we don't do this here, bro. Like, you really getting on my nerves. And I think it's just because football season need to hurry up and start, and niggas need to start putting their pads on, because when you start giving, athletes, especially football players, a microphone and more options to speak, they just going.
It never turns out good. It never turns out good.
Look at Micah.
I don't like when a nigga do that. I like. He's
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
They said, bro, did y'all see that shit? Aaron Rodgers said he was seeing a ghost or ghoul or some shit.
Yeah, that's why the nigga went that camp.
That nigga went back to like
no, he went on like an ayahuasca retreat. That's why he was in that camp.
No, but it was something recently.
Oh,
he went on another retreat, bro.
He's a drug addict.
I swear he did. I swear
he's on drugs.
Burger said,
just watching it happen.
Bro, chill, bro. He's immunized, bro. He's immunized.
Bro, he's addicted to drugs, and we're watching it happen.
Yeah,
he be playing football on like shrooms, bro. And we just watch.
Is it shrooms or perks? Remember, he went on Joe Rogan podcast and was like, "Yeah, I take perk 30."
Oh Lord, he probably mixing both up, bro. Nice little smoothie. That's insane.
A nice little smoothie is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
A perk and shroom smoothie is insane. It's probably disgusting.
Nigga gonna start levitating.
He's gonna start dying, bro. What?
Nigga trying to meet God for real.
No, I think y'all brought up a good point in terms. I think they need to move on, or it's looking like they're gonna move on from him, and I think they just need to cut the cord, especially if they're not gonna get a deal done. Because, like you said, they already drafted a receiver that's essentially
he does like the same stuff,
do the same things that they do, especially in that offense that they run. They don't really need like a deep wideout as long as someone can run the route tree and get open.
Yeah,
and I don't think the 49ers are trying to trade him in the NFC. I think they're trying to trade him in the AFC. So maybe they haven't found an AFC team to take him in his contract. Because obviously, I'm sure it'd be easy for Washington. They need players to be competitive in that NFC East division. So the 49ers probably don't want to trade him in conference.
Send that nigga to the Titans or somewhere. I don't know.
You seen that tweet where it was like everybody who wear a Titans uniform, they just look washed, bro. That's very accurate. That's very
Hey man, I seen that shit. I got so sad when I saw D-Hop again. I said, like
D-Hop wasn't even bad last year.
Man,
it's just the jersey. They just make you look washed, bro.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
I think Adrian Peterson was on them for a little bit too.
I think what really did it for me is looking at Derrick Henry and like Baltimore Ravens threads and how refreshed that nigga looked. I was like, damn, y'all might be on this stuff. Because we was for sure asking questions like, is he washed? Does he have one more year? Nah, that nigga looks refreshed, nigga. That nigga
he had like 5 more years.
Yeah, that nigga look like he finna do just fine, bro. Yeah, I'm cool. Hell no.
But, we was talking about trades, so we got the NFL out the way.
Oh, wait. You gonna talk about that? Stafford's wife, clearing up her allegations about.
Hey, man.
Like that wasn't that nigga no more.
Hey,
like that wasn't that nigga.
She shouldn't have had a mic in her hand.
Man,
that's all I gotta say. Because that shit is crazy.
I don't even want to talk about her.
I told Jax, I'm like, hey, bro, control your hoe. Control your hoe, my nigga.
She said, hey, when she went on there and said Stafford was just like, that nice guy, and then she said, he was a bad boy. Ooh, I said, hey, yo, all right. I said, get your wife, man.
I know what you are.
I said, she talking dirty about you, man.
And like he had probably like he wasn't even probably thinking about that. He probably hadn't thought about that in some years. Now she's gonna bring it up again. Like, man, I don't want to talk about her, bro. I hate Kelly Stafford. I don't hate Kelly Stafford. I dislike Kelly Stafford, bro.
True.
Her teeth are too big. Her veneers are too big too. They really every time they just really bother me. Like I can't stop looking at them. And it's not like they're like super oversized. They're just a little bit too big. So it's like something is off, but it's hard to figure out. But her teeth too big, bro.
She can bite the hell out of steak. I'll tell you that.
She's a monster. She's a man eater.
She go crazy at Texas Roadhouse.
That's
He definitely
insane.
was a man eater in college.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Steak 48. Okay.
she did the hop to it or whatever the fuck.
Her teeth getting away. No fuck.
But we gotta keep going. We gotta
Oh Lord.
get back on track.
But to the NBA. A big trade happened. I guess this counts as a blockbuster because it was
Yes.
a lot. And since it was a lot, I'm gonna give it back to Greg because I don't even. It's too many details for this trade, bro. This trade is so complex, bro.
Apparently, it was like they got in total 5. They got in total 6 picks. 1 was a second round pick, 5 first rounds, 4 unprotected, 1 unprotected, 1 top 4 protected from the Nets,
For the Knicks.
and in exchange for Mikal Bridges, meaning the Villanova Knicks are complete.
The Villanova Knicks are.
Unless there's a random teammate in the G League somewhere that they pick up, but.
So
on
you
that same team.
basically view this. You gotta basically view this as a 3-team trade, with Houston involved. Basically, the Nets don't pull this trade off without a handshake deal that the Rockets give them their picks back.
Is that not technically tampering, or I'm wrong?
No,
I'm genuinely asking.
I don't think it's necessarily like tampering because it's just like a verbal thing. Like they just released the Knicks news first instead of releasing like the Rockets Nets news.
That makes sense.
And now we're officially in free agency now, so like all of this stuff is fair game at this point. Now, had this happened like 2 months ago, then maybe we might have a different thing. But yeah, so from a Knicks standpoint, especially since we'll talk about OG next, but like they're trying to go all in. It's obvious they're trying to go all in. They think they have enough talent. And Tom Thibodeau is licking his chops, looking at Mikal Bridges that's never missed a game and saying, oh,
He hasn't
boy.
missed a game since high school.
And that nigga Tom Thibodeau is like, oh boy, do I have a job for you. That's gonna be insane. Well, I mean, I truly do think they'll make the conference finals for sure if they stay healthy, and that's a big ass if. But for me personally, I keep asking myself this, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but who the fuck do these niggas think Mikal Bridges is? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to,
but here's the thing though. With the new,
we giving up 5 first round picks, my nigga. I just want to know.
They gave up Bojan Bogdanovic, 4 unprotected first rounders, a protected first round pick, and then an unprotected pick swap in the second rounder.
We destroyed Minnesota for Rudy Gobert when they gave up 5 first rounders. All I'm saying. Like I'm trying to keep something.
I think this trade is a gamble on chemistry, because you gotta think with the new,
Naruto, they're gonna win with the power of friendship.
No, listen. With the new CBA rules, you can't have a big 3 no more, because you're gonna be looking like the Clippers, paying $142 million in taxes alone. That's a whole other team that they're paying just in taxes because they're over that second apron. So this is a play on that. Also, he fits chemistry wise. He's younger. He doesn't miss a game. He's durable. He plays defense. He's probably one of the premier positions in the league right now, which is a stretch wing that can shoot and defend. He does all those things, and he doesn't need to be option 8. They got Jalen Brunson. As long as he can shoot his 4, which he can do, I think this puts them as the top threat to Boston. Now, Boston still is the king of the East until proven otherwise. Like Greg said, offseason ain't done yet, but I would rather this trade than they go after Paul George, who's older, he's injury prone, and they gotta pay Paul George $50 million next season.
Counterpoint though, Paul George is better than Mikal Bridges.
That's fine.
He is, but at the same time, chemistry. The thing is chemistry. These niggas was on the same college team.
They all got Paul George got a podcast. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart got a pod. They collab, bro.
No.
They don't make chemistry.
That's-
Hey, I'm gonna say this though, because fuck Paul George to a degree.
What?
Like fuck Paul George to a degree. We can get back to Paul George, but I really want to like I'll ask Dana this. So you're asking me one or two things. Either you telling me you done paid all these picks, or you think Mikal is coming off the bench?
No, he's starting.
So now you're saying OG is coming off the bench.
No, he's starting too.
So they're both going to be.
The starting lineup is going to be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Then you got Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and either Isaiah Hartenstein, or they sign him back, or Precious Achiuwa, or whoever else they draft as the bench. That's a deep roster. That's already 8 niggas.
I just assumed that Mikal Bridges was a 3. I didn't know he was like a legit 2 for real. But I mean, if he's a 2, he's a 2. Hey, fuck it. I mean,
because the thing is, they're doing what Minnesota essentially is trying to do to Denver. They're trying to stack their team up to best guard Boston. And by doing that, you need niggas that can guard Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
They need to get rid of
long wings. So they could do that, or at least they have the ability to do that.
They need to get rid of Julius.
On top of offensive rebounding, you got Mitchell, you got 2. If they can bring back Isaiah Hartenstein or
I don't think they're bringing back Hartenstein.
I don't think so either.
Because they just signed OG. He just got his deal and his
5-year, $211 million or 200.
Yeah, and with the Mikal Bridges deal, they're pretty much hard capped, so they can't. Yeah, they had to pick one essentially, or give both of them like a home team discount. But
And OG already declined his first offer from the Knicks. So
yeah, so he was like, bring me my money or I'm leaving. He should have left. If I was OG, I probably would have left. But yeah, $200 million.
Who leaving 215 on the table though?
That's the thing. That's why he ain't leave. Because hey,
or 212
for what team?
He want him to go to Dallas.
A real contender.
They're a contender in the East. The East is not strong like
I don't
that.
be
The only
thinking like
team is
I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but I just do not. I don't know. I just don't like the Knicks. I never think they're good ever. Like I just never thought they were good.
I think at this moment in time, obviously the Sixers can still sign somebody like a Paul George.
They're not a contender either.
They got Joel Embiid.
So y'all just gonna skip over the Heat?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, we're gonna skip over the Heat.
Crazy.
They still need to sign back Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, bro. You did.
They are. Isn't Pat Riley beefing with Jimmy Butler a little bit too?
Yeah.
Exactly. Chaos.
That's because Jimmy Butler was yapping. He was talking out his ass and he not playing.
I mean, look. What Pat Riley finna do about that, man? Just
not pay him.
Yeah.
You got a point there. Yeah, he is cooking. But I mean, honestly,
I think it was a good trade.
Yeah, I think that from the Nets perspective and the Knicks, from the Knicks perspective, I'm like, okay, you went all in. You rather just put 2 feet in instead of just pussyfooting around. And I think for the Nets, I think that for you to get your own picks back, with the exception of I think the Rockets still have the 2027 pick, but to get most of your picks back from the Houston trade and to get all that draft capital from the Knicks to really tank like you need to, for lack of a better term, like those picks now become more valuable, at least your own, because you now have your own picks. I think that if the Rockets still had their picks, like they would try to be we're gonna be mediocre so the picks don't pan out to be like a Cooper Flag or whatever it may be, or mediocre to the Eastern Conference standard, because that's still ass, but you can still make the play in.
Yeah, the Nets can finally benefit from being bad.
Yeah, so
before they couldn't do that.
Yeah, just as long as they decide to not be the worst, they still got to win some games. I still stand by that theory. If you're the worst team in the league, you will not get the first overall pick. It has not happened and will not happen and will never happen.
I mean, just stack up your picks.
Yeah, go ahead. But if you want Cooper Flag,
the owner already said, I'm trying to rebuild. The owner already came out and said, I'm trying to rebuild.
No. Go ahead and rebuild, but win game. Don't Detroit Pistons this bitch.
Oh man.
Don't go 30 straight, nigga. Like you're not going to get that first pick doing it that way. I promise.
I don't think the Pistons thought they was going to lose 30 straight either.
Right.
I don't think you can really plan for that. It just sort of happened. You're like, damn, we lost 30 straight.
That's mad momentum right there. That's crazy.
Golly. But this whole trade, it's sort of crazy because it's thrown the NBA as a whole into chaos now because there's rumors that the Rockets, since they got, let me see if I can pull up exactly what the Rockets got back from this. The Rockets, they're involved with this. They got a couple picks back as well. And now it's rumored that they're going after none other than Kevin Durant. And a lot of people have been saying, oh no, KD doesn't, or not KD, but the Suns, they don't want to trade him. These rumors are false. Stephen A has been saying, oh, don't believe anything Phoenix Suns say. So it's a lot of back and forth going on. And especially with the draft going on right now, this is sort of interesting. And what are you guys' thoughts on that? Because I mean, we talked about it off the podcast, but if KD goes to the Rockets, I will do something that'll change the trajectory of everybody's lives. And I don't want to have to do that.
I mean,
I think the Rockets are trying to get a head start before they know that the Suns are gonna implode. So they're trying to position themselves to where if KD is gonna eventually ask out, the Suns can get enticed by a deal from the Rockets saying, "Hey, we got XYZ picks. We know y'all want y'all picks back. Y'all want to benefit from being bad or have your picks right. So give us KD. We can give you your picks back on top of these other things, and done deal." Now, if I'm the Rockets, I'm thinking the long game, and I would rather them trade for Devin Booker. Now, the owner and everyone else on the Suns has said that they are trying to run it back, but hey, everyone can get bought. So if the right deal come around, they're gonna get to shake it.
That's fair.
So
yeah. And I think for based off of what I've been reading, based like from a Rockets standpoint, what I've really been saying is like, yeah, like the KD thing, like that's one angle, before like for most of it, like they essentially were trying to extend their timeline of when they would need to do something about the remainder of their first round picks, rather, because they just can't keep going into the draft. Like me and Josh be talking about it, same with OKC, of like, yo, like we can't keep developing young talent over and over and over again.
The Rockets are like the Thunder if the Thunder were bad. Honestly, they're like OKC if OKC was bad.
The Rockets are OKC without like that established star, basically, because I feel like once you have that established star, then everything kind of makes a lot more sense.
You don't believe in Fred VanVleet?
That's not the established star. You know that. That's our Chris Paul. That's our Chris Paul.
You don't believe in Jalen Green?
Huh?
No.
I still have.
Stop. How old is he 24 yet?
No, nigga, he's 21.
No, he's like 20.
Oh,
Yeah, he's barely
okay.
21, nigga. I'll start asking some real questions when he turns maybe 22 and a half.
It's going to be his fourth year in the league. He should have been started asking these questions.
Well, that nigga's not 24, so you already know how I feel about that. Anyway, anyway, but basically, like they did, like essentially they would need to make decisions about the Nets, 2025 pick and 2026 pick, if they still had them, because you can't keep developing. Like it's just something. So getting the Suns pick, even if they want to shop that somewhere else, by the time 2026 and 2027 rolls around, you should know what your team looks. You know what I mean? Everybody should like have made enough separation where we know, okay, is Jabari Smith gonna fit this timeline? Is Jalen Green gonna fit this timeline? Is Şengün gonna be that guy?
And if you don't know, then your coach needs to get fired.
Oh, absolutely. Somebody needs to get the motherfucking boot if that's the case. Because for me, I could care less about Kevin Durant or Devin Booker. I mean, if we get Devin Booker, that's cool. But like, I'm more of like a assets, nigga. Like we're just playing the asset game. So,
but the Rockets are trying to win now, though.
They need to. They need to win now. I don't know why. Like they just, like I said, they're a team of jackasses, bro. They should be so much better than they are.
They got they're not. AAU players.
That nigga said we supposed to be better than what we are. I'm like, nigga, we were 41 and 41.
Better, more.
The West is too good. What are we talking about? What are we
More.
talking about?
Like that Kobe commercial. More. I need more. That's what I
Okay,
need
you know,
for, more.
that's fine. Like I'm expecting them to improve, and I'm expecting them to make the play-in this year. Like that's an expectation. But my thing is like, yo, like you're 41-41. You're a 500 team that still couldn't make the playoffs because the West was that damn talented, and that was without the Memphis Grizzlies being a real factor in this whole thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Bad for the West standards. Pretty goddamn good for the Eastern standards. If we really
Do you
being
think the Rockets should be in win now mode?
no.
Why not?
We're not fucking ready. If we were in win now mode, I'd be like, yo, let's go get fucking Kevin Durant. It obviously doesn't make sense to get Kevin Durant. And niggas are like, oh, why the fuck would they get Kevin Durant? Because everybody knows them niggas is not ready yet. We're about a year or two.
That's
away
why
from
you
really trying to compete.
trade for Devin Booker.
That's
Trade,
cool,
get
Mom.
rid of Jalen Green. Trade for Devin Booker.
No, I disagree with that because you not finna have me look like the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers, my nigga. You not finna have me look
they
like
made the playoffs.
and do what? And do fucking
They made
what?
it to the second round. They got hit by a buzzsaw.
Like, let's be fucking honest with ourselves. I think Donovan Mitchell came to the Cleveland Cavaliers maybe 2 or 3 years a little too early. I think had he came in maybe 2 or 3 years early, you came in on what? Evan Mobley's second year? Darius Garland, what, third year? Them niggas still needed to develop. Unless, if you really wanted to do that, like if you really want to bring in Donovan Mitchell, that means you need to get rid of Garland, get rid of somebody else, so you can put some real talent around there because Darius Garland, he's a good talent, but like you saw in the playoffs, that nigga was not producing the way he needs to because, hey, bro, look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? That nigga not John Morant. But same for here. Like, why? I don't want to have Devin Booker right now just to be, oh, we made the second. Who the fuck cares, nigga? Who really cares?
You act like you wouldn't be excited if they got to the second round, bro. I don't.
I would be excited whatever success would be, but if I'm being like honest with myself, I would rather be more satisfied of seeing my team in the play-in and then make the first round and lose this year and know, okay, we made growth. Now we can really add some pieces versus we go all in now and get rid of some talent, or better yet, trade Şengün for KD and then only go to the second round. Nigga, you and me will be doing the same thing. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. We on YouTube right now, so I can't say what I really want to fucking
You know
say.
what's hilarious? You know what'd be hilarious?
You know what we about to do,
shit.
gang.
Oh shit! Rob Dillingham got drafted by the Spurs. We
Oh,
have
man, I
our
knew that was
own
gonna happen.
Aaron Fox,
I knew that was going to happen. Was that the 8th pick or the 4th pick?
the eighth.
I'm about to say, I was like, damn. Who y'all get for the 4th?
Castle.
Stephon Castle.
Okay.
So they got their starting point and shooting guards right then and there.
Yeah,
That's what's up,
we
bro.
got scoring and we got defense. We have
If Dillingham and Castle could like fusion high into one person, they'd be,
Hey,
amazing.
where did
Be number one overall. Trailblazers.
Trailblazers?
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Which means Memphis is drafting Zach Edey.
Ew. He gonna be a twin tower with DeAndre Ayton?
No, he's gonna be their next Bill Walton.
It's gonna be a triple tower because ain't Rob Williams still there too?
Yeah.
Injury prone ass. Yep, he hit her. Jeremy Grant gonna be there too, huh?
Yep.
And Scoot Henderson. Where the shooting at?
Scoot.
Klingen.
Yeah. The defense is with Klingen. At least he'll make an all defensive team.
Yeah.
It's something about them Kentucky guards.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is something about them Kentucky guards.
Speaking of a Kentucky guard, yes, if the Rockets trade for someone on that Suns team, it should be Devin Booker, not Kevin Durant.
Absolutely.
Okay. Y'all talking about Kentucky guards. We need to talk about a Duke guard because JJ Redick, he had some things to say. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know how true this is. I don't know how long I'm going to spend on it. I just know it's funny.
Shit's hilarious.
Where's the tweet? Apparently, way back in the day when JJ was still, when JJ was still in college at Duke, he had some choice words to say to.
No, he had one word.
he had a choice word to say to one person, and apparently to Halima Nash, he called her the N-word to her face.
Hard R.
And now he's the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
no, I'm sorry. Adrian Wojnarowski just tweeted Minnesota has traded for the 8th pick and Rob Dillingham, meaning Rob Dillingham is about to be paired with Anthony Edwards.
Them niggas said
I'm
fuck
sorry.
Mike Conley.
I didn't mean to cut through this segment, but that is a crazy. If we have time for that,
Yeah.
that is a crazy combo guard. You got Rob Dillingham with Ant-Man. Now Mike Conley can take a rest and maybe run the second unit if he's still.
Now, Mike Conley's still gonna be starting. Dillingham coming off the bench because Mike Conley, he's too good. He's too good at he's too good at honestly just being a literal point guard. Like he's too good at being a game manager. He's too good at making the game flow to be on the bench for them. And Dillingham, he's still young. He just want to shoot for real, and he's not. He's going to be at nothing on defense at this point in his career. So Mike Conley, he's still going to start, but it's going to be.
But Rob Dillingham is used to coming off the bench. He was coming off the bench at Kentucky. Both him and Reed Shepard both came off the bench. That's an interesting pair. That's going to be exciting basketball. I'll tell you that much. Seeing that nigga in the playoffs so soon is
him and Ant. This should be.
Yeah, that should be a highlight special for sure. He does need to get stronger though. I will say that
he's like 6'1", 160 pounds, literally.
He needs to get stronger for sure. Yeah. Especially playing next to Ant-Man like that. I mean, so what's the first pick?
Whoever, I don't know actually. I don't know.
I need to figure that one out.
When they get rid of Cat.
That's crazy. Cat there forever. Cat can be there forever. But until we find out, and then let me know when you find out what the Spurs end up getting. And then we can get back to this N-word real quick because that's kind of crazy.
That's a crazy segue.
Yeah, for sure.
I forgot it's still on the screen. But yeah, JJ, we're watching you, buddy.
Nah, I think I gotta believe her because after she tweeted that, she just continued about her day. She didn't bring it up
at all.
She didn't bring it up at all. She started talking about other shit. That's her only tweet mentioning it. She does not do anything else after that. Talk about Angel Reese, talk about everything else. And that doesn't sound like a clout chaser to me. You know what I mean? She ain't signing.
She immediately started talking about Kendrick and I miss Kobe. It's like I miss my grandma.
So for me, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm just saying, I'm here to tell you, I don't give a damn if it's not true. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's still funny. Racism is not funny. Calling people the N-word is not funny, but I'm gonna still laugh at this particular.
I'm gonna still laugh at this. I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day gonna end, and that's how she is. Okay,
that is a crazy thing to, just say publicly, and especially in this era we're at right now. Literally anyone is unfortunate. Now, again, we're like Greg said, where the smoke is fire, and I ain't about to have egg on my face for saying a woman is wrong, let alone, and it finds out that JJ Redick said that shit. Now I'm defending someone saying the N-word. I'm gonna just say that and let the evidence be what it is. But anyone can literally say anything on this app, and then people are gonna take it as truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
that's one of the best parts about the app, but also one of the worst parts about the app too.
Absolutely, that time.
But back to that Spurs deal. I didn't mean to cut you off, Greg, but the Spurs, the Timberwolves are trading a 2031 unprotected first and a protected 2030 pick swap to the
Those
Spurs
aren't real years
for Dillingham.
I mean, they real years for Wibby. I'll tell you that much. Some real years.
And Memphis just drafted Zach Edey, which is what I called.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I mean? When I tell you anybody can say anything, it just reminds me about 3 years ago when I used to say, "Hey, yo, Jax hates black women," what? And you could just say anything, And
You know, you would say that, and I'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Exactly. You know, just to test the temperature out. You know what I mean? I was really just used to anytime this thing used to work my work, like anytime you used to just get on my ass about something, like Jax hate black women. And you be like, bro, what are you talking about? Nah, you guys
Cause like this is random as
And the
hell.
thing is, you can't be too quick to defend yourself because they be defensive. And then if you don't say nothing, then you look like, oh yes, he did that.
Yeah.
And you
But
can't.
I'm always quick. But I'm always quick to defend myself because what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you're guilty. You're
know,
guilty.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Damn, exactly.
The power of
This is
social
why-
media, Jax. And I think that grew us closer though. You know what I mean? Okay.
Greg, I hate you.
I think, you know what I mean? We were like this at that time, you know what I mean? Okay.
I don't like you, Greg. But anyways, guys, it's our year anniversary, so we gotta do something special. We gotta do something different, even though we do something different every single day.
Cat.
Don't all me. This not cute. This real shit. This not cute, nigga.
Yeah, lock in, ho.
Yeah, fuck.
Real talk, nigga. Fuck
Jax.
Come on.
The body
Don't
bag.
But anyways, we gotta do something different. So me and Greg, we was talking one day. I forget where this even came from. I think I had texted him that.
Damn, y'all
Like-
texting?
Every day.
because we're friends.
Ooh-wee. Mm.
You don't text your co-host?
Hell no. We just show up.
Hey, that's why the chemistry phenomenal out here, bro.
We just spawn in.
That's real. That's real.
We're connected telepathically.
Yeah.
Y'all share the same brain cell.
Hell yeah.
But no, I was texting Greg. I think it was like LeBron must have done something stupid. And I was like, man, all he do is yap. He first team all yap.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I was like, wait a second. That should be a segment. So now we invited you guys here so we can do our first team all yappers. And an all yapper is somebody who just won't shut the hell up. Or somebody who just be talking. Somebody like Dana or Feek, you know.
They be talking, but they do like they have knowledge, or like they supposed to have knowledge about the subject. They just yap too fucking much, and it's like, all right, my nigga, like it's just stop it, bro. So we're gonna rank these people. First team, second team, and I don't know what we're gonna do for the third. I don't want to say third team because I feel like we should abolish third team.
Yeah,
Third
like
team can be a thing.
yeah. And if you're a third team yap, you're not a real yapper for real. You don't really, you
just
only
a normal
sort of
citizen.
do it. But for our first team, we got to start things off. We got to start it with the GOAT. We got to start. I think the first person on the first team all yap team should be LeBron James, because he was the reason behind all of this. And LeBron, that's all he do. LeBron, all he do is yap and get little books and take pictures of the first page. That's all he do, bro.
Nah, all he do is do that and then agree with whatever the first nigga say. Oh yeah, my favorite thing is hip hop. Oh yeah, that's
I remember when my coach said that.
My coach said the same thing.
I watched Scotty Barnes when he was in 7th grade. Like, what? No, you didn't.
I just knew. No. I knew it was bad when he was talking about that Kobe 81.
Bro.
And he was just like, man, I just told somebody, man, I just got a feeling he gonna go off tonight. I think he's gonna go off at 70. You did not say that, LeBron. Yapping. First team, stamp. First team. First ballot.
Another one
First ballot all
when Kyrie made it to the finals and he was like, I'm watching, I feel so happy for him. But at the same time, I'm just so pissed off. Like, that should be me there. He essentially said that should be me with him.
It should have been me.
Not him.
On top of all what you guys said, factual. On top of him not knowing no lyrics to no song.
lyrics,
Bro.
And went to the Kendrick and Friends show.
I know he didn't know. He wasn't saying a single word.
He said they not like they not.
And you
That's
know
the
he
only
wanted
way
to be on
he
that
knows. They not
stage
like
so
us.
bad.
Savannah was out here. That's why they didn't want that nigga on stage. That's why they didn't want
LeBron would have
that.
went off stage. I would have died
like that.
Like seeing Russ was on stage. It was because I was like that, and I was like, okay, it was funny. Seeing DeMar, that was funny. Seeing LeBron, I was out of tears
Because he danced like a father, bro. Like he don't dance cool
at all.
So yeah, first team all yapper.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any debate on that selection. No cap. Who's the next person we got?
Rashad McCantus. Really? Rashad and Gilbert Arenas.
I was thinking that whole
Both them
show.
niggas
I
don't
think
be-
the entire arena
The
needs to
entire-
be.
Nah, I can't say the whole. I can't say the whole arena. I can't say
It's
the
so
whole.
easy to say the whole arena, but the two main ones, Rashad McCantus and Gilbert Arenas. Them two niggas be saying bullshit.
Yeah,
I
they
seen
are
a tweet and it was like, I understand why Javaris Crittenden tried to shoot Gilbert Arenas. And I get it. I understand.
no,
I
them
understand.
all yapping. Like I think
Yo,
Rashad
just
McCann.
straight yapping, don't be saying shit.
Rashad really had like a whole body bag on set. And when
Yes,
he told, he was like,
for Gilbert, because Gilbert was saying some bullshit.
bag,
Yeah,
Bro, but that show
put
is
your leg in the
in
bag.
the bag, Gil.
and like before,
No, it was
I always
Gil or was it Brandon?
It was Brandon.
it was
Jennings.
Brandon. It was
Yeah,
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon, put your leg in the bag. I'm
your
like, yo,
bag.
why are you screaming, nigga?
And the thing with McCants, I thought he was just like an actor or whatever he was playing, because he got the crown on his head. He just being stupid and everything. I thought it was an act. And then one time they tried to have like a real debate on who was the best basketball player on that show. And there's Gilbert Arenas, there's Kenyon Martin, there's Brandon Jennings, and there's Rashad McCants. And Rashad was like, I'm the best. He 100% believed he was the best player. He was like, just look at what I did in high school and what I did in college. And I was like, these niggas were in the NBA, like all-stars. What are
Nah,
you
when that nigga started comparing his situation to what Bol just ain't have no opportunity like me. I'm like, nigga, shut up. Shut up, nigga. Ah, damn. Yapping. Kenyon Martin is not I don't really think he's a yapper. I just think that he is a product of his own environment. Don't
Yes.
believe that shit. Brandon Jennings, I think he's another
there.
product of his own
Nick
environment.
Young, he's a yapper too, but he's third string yapper. He's just there. He's not as flagrant as Rashad and Gil.
He don't care enough to really
Don't
yap
care.
for real. Yeah, he too focused on other things. I would say I would like to bring up Pat Beverly.
He was on my list too, Pat Bell.
Yeah.
I think he's a second team. All yeah.
You on the second team?
I think I do have.
I would say above him is Draymond. That
Absolutely.
nigga be saying bullshit. And he be lying. Remember, he was like lying on Stephen A. Like Stephen A. wasn't vouching for that nigga on first take. And you were like, yeah, I get a lot of respect for Stephen A. He just went with the mob. Nigga, he was the only one coming for your black ass. After swinging on niggas and shit and choking them out. You were the same nigga that contemplated retiring.
Man,
And it took
when
a
he's
picture.
I was thinking about retiring. Nigga, go away, please. I wanted him to retire.
This is why we need David Stern back, nigga. Dig that nigga back up, bro.
You lost respect for
Dig him
Stephen
back
A.
So Draymond, would you put Draymond that first team?
I think he's first team.
So how many do we have at first team so far? Because we only
We
getting
have Braun, we have Gil's Arena as a whole, and Draymond Green.
That's 3. Okay.
Put Steven
Bro,
Jackson in there.
Add Shannon Sharp.
We still have Shannon Sharp, Stephen A.
And Ocho Cinco. I want to put what the nightcap.
Yeah,
The
the
nightcap.
nightcap.
Yeah.
Those are some yapping ass niggas. They have to be in there.
But Ocho is like Nick Young. He just be talking just to talk.
He don't be saying
Shannon is dead serious.
Ocho. He doesn't say anything of importance. I like Ocho. He doesn't bring anything to any conversation. He just
The only time
a
Ocho
joke.
makes sense is when he talk about soccer, football. When he talk about that, he'll make sense. Everything else, that
He
nigga
just say
don't be
something
talking about shit.
and just laugh really hard. Like, what'd you say, real? And I'm like, nigga, you haven't said nothing, bro.
All that nigga do is just shake and laugh, nigga.
Honestly.
That's all that nigga do. Anytime Shannon Sharp do something crazy, just laughing his ass off. Laughing his ass off.
I think we need to add in Michael Parsons.
Yes.
I think that's a second teamer. Second or third.
I think if his podcast keep going, he's gonna be first teamer.
Oh,
That's why I need his podcast to stop.
He's right near the tier of being first teamer. Like when he was talking
he's
about
had some
baseball and shit and other stuff with CJ Stroud, I said, bro, this nigga just be talking, bro.
I think it got so bad. There was a baseball podcast of like Mookie Betts. I think Mookie Betts has a pod, and he was like, they brought up how Michael Parsons said he could hit at least 200, like he could bat at least 200, and he was just astonished that the nigga had the audacity to say some shit like that. I was like, bro, when you have the baseball community talk about you, that's when you know you talking too goddamn much. I'm like, you on the cusp. You didn't had some votes to be all first team. You know, you had some votes, but I'm gonna keep you second team for now. This season, you second team. I can definitely see you moving up the first team in literal months if you keep at it, because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I want to throw in Meek Mill also.
Meek Mill. That nigga talks way too fucking much. And honestly, I don't even know how to. I feel like there's a first team all yap. There has to be something above that that's just
Hall of Famer or something.
He should not be an active member. He needs to be inducted in the All Yap Hall of Fame. If I Google Meek Mill tweets, I will see something egregious.
You're gonna see the fries picture.
I was gonna say the fry one. It was another one where he was talking about, I think his brakes on his car was messed up, and someone was like, "This nigga don't even know they tried to kill him." They said he too dumb.
It was like after all the Diddy stuff.
They like he too stupid to kill.
Oh no, nigga.
You know how crazy that is?
And the thing is, they probably did try to kill him too.
Probably did.
Literally, the first thing I see, I need vibrating panties with the remote. LOL, they on Amazon. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
Meek Mill is not a human being, bro.
He's a social experiment, bro.
That whole Mailbag music group, they're not real niggas, dog.
Bro, they're not real people. Yeah, Meek Mill is a legendary. He's a legendary dude. Honorable mention Safari, but you don't hear about that nigga as much. That was a yapper back in the day. How do we feel about Pat McAfee?
I would second team him on this.
Yeah, most second team.
How many niggas do we have?
I really would say third team because I don't really think he be saying too much bullshit. I mean, outside of like the calling Caitlin Clark a white bitch, but
he is
and some other crazy shit. But
that gave him some extra points that he did not have. I will say that.
But I mean, he doesn't really. He don't really saying too much nonsense. I think what helps him is he has like a big cast of other, I guess, co-hosts on that Pat McAfee show to kind of lift him out. Now, if it was just him talking,
okay, I see the angle you're going. He's just around yappers, so I'll rephrase the question. How do we feel about Aaron Rodgers?
Yapper.
Y'all not crazy.
He's not no yapper.
He's just crazy.
He doodle about.
That's dog. Yeah,
he's not like a real.
He'd be like second.
You think he's second team?
I feel like we did.
Yeah, he's saying because we already filled up first team.
Wait, who's
it
on?
Doesn't matter who are we replacing Aaron Rodgers with on first team.
So first team we have
LeBron, Gilbert Arenas, Draymond Green, the Nightcap Show, and who was the last one?
I thought he was Stephen A.
Oh,
yeah, Stephen A. Well, regardless, that nigga's a first team all yapper and a liar. But
first team all liar is crazy.
Hey, on our next segment, first team all liar.
First team all liar, all manipulator, literally turning questions.
I feel like if you're first team all yap, you're probably first team all liar too.
Because he's a master manipulator. Huh? He's a master manipulator and a habitual liar.
Absolutely. Stephen A, Draymond, LeBron, that nigga be lying. They liars.
LeBron just be lying. I feel like LeBron just lied just to do it.
Did we say Skip Bayless?
I think he's in his own tier. I think that
I was thinking him and Stephen A would both be in like their
Him
own
and Stephen
tier.
A are like
we
kinda
named
one A,
we
one
named
B.
the list after them or something.
he right next to Meek Mill for me. I think he right
He's
there.
second team then.
Bro, every
What
time
it do,
every time he
baby?
throw away that damn Cowboys jersey,
I know
I'd be
his
like,
wife
come
be
on now.
again. Again,
It gotta be his wife. Hey, record this. Got his wife working overtime.
Man.
If you ever tell your wife, "Hey, yo, football comes like my job comes first. LeBron comes first before you."
And like the fact he said he proudly says that. He was like, yeah, I told her on like our first date or something like that. Like, what the hell?
Nah, look at that woman a little bit crazy too, though, because you accepted that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They was old when they got married though, so maybe she was just looking for love. And she was just like, hey man, say
Love.
it is what it is.
Okay. If that's what love is, I guess. Hey, man.
But yeah, y'all see the list. So that's the first team. We need to fill out the second team. So Aaron Rodgers is the second team.
Yes.
Yeah. Pat Bev, Michael Parsons, Aaron Rodgers. How do we feel about Jeff Teague? How we feel about Jeff Teague? Is he a yapper?
I mean,
He's a storyteller.
he uses his yapping for good.
I would say he's a storyteller, not a yapper. Because I feel like yappers, they just be saying bullshit. Saying bullshit or...
He said bullshit before, though. He said,
Yeah, but I don't know if it's...
But if he say bullshit, he admit that, oh yeah, I'm just saying bullshit. So
I feel like everybody else on here has said way more
you're right.
wild
way
or
more nonsense and
bullshit.
stood on it than Jeff Teague.
Okay.
I don't think he's on any of these teams.
We have Paul George. I think he's approaching the ranks. You know what I mean? I used to not think about him in this light, but I mean, he's been yapping a little bit, in my opinion. Nigga been yapping. But I don't know how far his yapping has gone. I don't
Actually, forget Paul George. Brandon Marshall.
I was just about to say Brandon Marshall. Nigga, I was about to say Brandon Marshall and LaShawn McCoy.
No, he hasn't said. Oh, LaShawn McCoy.
LaShawn McCoy
Who do
too.
we move then?
evaluate this list. We got
Who
to
do we move
evaluate
then?
it.
Who do we move? then?
I think we might have to move Draymond down. I don't
Who?
think
In front of who?
I don't think Draymond is worse than Brandon Marshall. I'm sorry.
Brandon Marshall
I
was
think Brandon
insane.
Marshall
in
fucking
the
crazy.
peak of it.
Peak Brandon Marshall.
Peak Brandon Marshall. He was a.
He was a mean.
That's the AB. That's AB with a microphone, nigga.
Where does Antonio Brown go on this list?
He has CTE. He doesn't count. He has CTE. He doesn't count. He was inducted.
Meek Mill. That nigga is Meek Mill. No, I think Brandon Marshall has to be up there. I would probably move Draymond down because he's just a lane. He's a lane. That's all that is. Damn. And then you said there was another one. You said
LaShawn McCoy.
that's another yapper though.
Emmanuel Acho. Emmanuel Acho.
Fuck that. First team. Emmanuel Acho, first team.
I would be
Can't stand
comfortable
when he
putting.
talk.
I feel like
That nigga.
I'm comfortable putting him at second team.
Who?
I am too.
He doesn't have that same kind of impact to piss
Who you
me off.
talking about? Acho or
Emmanuel
who?
Acho. Well, Acho and McCoy both.
Acho pissing me off. I can't stand Acho. Acho makes me
Yeah, I
so
mute that
upset.
nigga like, but like,
Acho make me upset.
but I think the difference between a nigga like a Stephen A versus a nigga like a Acho. If I mute Acho, I never really see the nigga no more. When I mute
true.
Stephen A,
That's true.
I can't get away from the nigga. He always finds a way, which is why you yap too much. You all, yeah. So that's why I feel like Emmanuel Acho and them niggas, you got to be second things. Like, at least I can kind of. I ain't really been seeing them niggas for real. I blocked that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's crazy. You really can't escape Stephen A.
Not
He
nigga.
runs the he runs the internet, bro.
It's a
Even
virus,
if I
bro.
want to, bro. Like even if I want to, bro, I can't. Niggas unavoidable. How do you feel about Jason Whitlock?
Can we put him in like hell? Like that's not really a thing, but like that's where he should be.
Gulag. The Gulag.
Oh man.
Uncle Ruckus. So that's
Who
five. So we have
we have our first and second team filled out. Do we need another team just for people we just hate?
niggas I can't stand. Niggas I can't stand with a microphone. Yes, Jason Whitlock is at the top of that list. niggas I can't stand with a microphone in their hand. Him, LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else do I can't stand with a microphone in my hand? The Nassus, Arthur Tecumpo. I can't stand.
What did he do to you?
I just can't stand that nigga with a microphone in his hand. Ain't nothing personal. I just don't like. I just don't like it.
Fair enough. You gotta respect it.
Let me see. Any nigga that does a 20v1.
They are a word.
Yeah, 20v1 niggas. Jason Whitlock.
You said LaShawn
McCoy. I feel like I'm missing somebody that.
What's up? Oh, Skip Bayless.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well put Skip Bayless on there. Damn. Somebody I can't stand a microphone in his hand.
Molly Carroll.
You don't like Molly?
Charlemagne.
I'm just fucking with her.
Charlemagne the guy.
Charlemagne.
No, who's that female co-host that they got at the Breakfast Club? Just
Angela Yee?
No, just hilarious.
She's not there no more.
No, Angela Yee not there no more. Just hilarious.
What's her name?
I can't stand her. Tiffany Haddish.
What does she do?
Bro.
She don't be doing nothing, do she? I don't know enough about her.
People got beef with her.
I can't stand.
I didn't know
hearing
that.
her talk. Can't stand hearing her talk. Am I missing somebody? I feel like I am. Yeah.
Who else shouldn't have a microphone?
Shouldn't have a microphone.
Drake.
Not too much. Like as a talker, okay, yeah. But if that nigga drops some music, I'm listening to that shit. I'm sorry.
Drake and his accents, bro.
Yeah. You don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
Low key, I don't hate him, but Kev on stage, bro. Sometimes
you don't want Kevin on stage to have a microphone.
Like sometimes I'd be like, bro, like. Really, when I saw him do that, wait, Carl Anthony Towns.
No cat on there too, man. Just for this specifically. That. Get the fuck off my screen, nigga. What the hell?
I don't know why he did that. I immediately thought of Bossy because Bossy do some shit like that.
Literally, I was thinking that. I was like, this is exactly something Bossy would do. But Bossy would do it as a joke. He wouldn't be serious. Cat was dead ass, bro.
Cat felt like he was on top of the world at that point.
Yeah, I didn't like how Kevin on stage actually pulled that off.
Side question: what would be a worser outcome? Tatum winning Finals MVP or possibly Carl Anthony Towns winning Finals MVP?
Carl Anthony Towns winning Finals MVP, hands down.
If they even tried to utter the words, we got to change the course of history.
What's worse? Hearing Jason Tatum say we did it, or hearing Carl Anthony Towns say we did it. And
like he would, I don't know what he would have said. It would have been crazy. It would have been crazy.
It would have been worse than Jason Tatum.
Yeah, keep a microphone away from Cat. Keep a microphone away from Cat.
Andy Harris just would have been room like fuck, buddy. That's crazy.
Hell nah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think that's a solid list. You got Jason Whitlock.
That's a lineup plus subs.
No, God.
Yeah, you got to round it up to 10. I feel like you got to find one more that's like a 10.
I want to put Acho down here just because I hate Acho.
Yeah,
Acho. Yeah, you right.
You spell this nigga name.
It don't even matter.
Acho, isn't it?
Acho.
Know what that nigga name is?
Who should we replace him? Or should we just leave? I'll keep him here both time, bro. Fuck him.
That's facts. Nah, man, that TikTok gonna go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. And is it about that time for the
Yeah, we gotta get into it now. We gotta get in our bag.
Y'all say get in the bag. I was about to play our drop. Go through.
So I posed I decided to do a mailbag. Y'all gave me some questions, and we're gonna answer them. Some of them cool, some of them nigga be fucking for real. Let's start it off with the first question. Top 3 takes from the pod all time.
Good God. You think I remember?
I don't remember that shit, bro. I think off the top of my head, I think 2 off the top of my head is I do like I'm still a fan of the realignment thing that you talked about last week. I mean the 3 conferences.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that take. I'm a fan of the take that I had about Saudi Arabia. I feel like I always like that one.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's nothing crazy. You was just saying like they're gonna end up,
You were talking about them buying like getting NBA players. Yeah. That statement alone by itself is crazy.
It's just a statement.
Crazy.
I didn't really think about it when you said it, but yeah, that makes sense.
But no, I agree with that. Another one, I don't know what you about to say is, but the stop comparing everyone to Lawrence Taylor. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was Shades of Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, that was a good one. I think that's a third one. Unless you had something, Jack. So I think those are like
another one.
Because
abolishing the trade deadline.
Oh yeah.
Or like at least moving it back. At least like I like that.
The NFL trade deadline, right?
Any trade deadline, period.
Oh,
if you imagine a trade mid-finals.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the Boston Celtics trade for
LeBron James. Like what?
LeBron James has been traded to the other team.
No, you know what? Hey, this is a side note. Somebody had said this. I had saw. It was on either on TikTok or Twitter. They was like, they don't need to announce trades during the whole off season. They need to just have them come out during the first game, and then you just see the nigga. You're just like, oh shit! That would make sports so crazy. Like you don't even get to see training camp with them or anything. You just see
like, wait, is that Pat Mahomes?
Imagine the first time you see. Imagine like KD going to the Warriors. Nobody knew it, and then he just pop out on the. And be like,
what?
That would be insane.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. Next question. What do you think is the best segment y'all have ever done? Whether it be individually and or as a unit. I think the best
everything I do is the best. So
Jeez, that's why you got a humble dark skinned niggas, bro. I don't know why this nigga decided to do that. That's
Hey
wild.
yo,
bro, like you're outnumbered.
What that mean? What that mean when I got that nine?
hey yo, in this climate,
You're shooting black men. You crazy?
Hey man.
Nah, the best thing we ever done. I do not care that the Bishop Sycamore. That was the best thing we ever done.
Yeah, collectively, that's my favorite one. I will say that should have got more. That should have got more traction.
That was hilarious. I do not care.
Next question we have: did OJ really do it?
No,
Yes.
He did not.
I don't
Maybe.
think he did. I don't think he did.
That nigga did that shit.
He knows who did it, or he knew he did it.
I feel like he knows who did it.
I feel like he saw it and he legit ran.
Why are you running? Why are you
I
running?
feel like he might have like set it up, but he didn't actually kill her. It was not his hands that did the. I don't even know how she died. I'm not gonna. Did she like choke her? I don't know what happened. I actually never grew. I don't know. I just know she died. It wasn't him. His hands didn't do the killing.
We don't have to go into details about that. Just know.
That's like saying he brought the milk out, had it open, last person to go in the fridge, but he didn't spill the milk when you came back. But you know he was the last one to the fridge. Nigga, he did that shit.
That's the last one you saw.
Hey,
Yeah, somebody else probably came in, spilled the milk over.
Hey man, look, niggas die every day, B. Next question. What do y'all think about top 16 NBA teams advancing, no conferences at all?
I just
Just the
said
best
that.
Huh?
I just did that.
You said
That
three.
was a realignment thing.
You know what I'm saying? You said three conferences.
In that take, he said that after the top 16 best teams just need to play it out.
Yeah, like no conferences. Yeah. So I'm saying like I know what you said, but this
But it
person
could be
said
like the top 16 teams are all in the West and they just all play each other.
yeah, like it just
I guess
it doesn't
would
matter.
go in terms of
Conference
like
don't matter.
All-Star. In terms of like the All-Star selections, they would probably do
It'd be a
the
draft
same
game.
like a
It'll be draft like they
again.
did Team LeBron versus Team Giannis, and you just pick the best.
Yeah.
I'm not a. If all 15 come from the Western Conference, so be it, nigga. Get better East.
Literally, they need to. We can't have the Celtics running around winning championships anymore.
Here you go with your hate.
I was about to say it. I was about to say it for you, sis.
Jason Tatum get another championship. Look at him having a baby with LMA, and Jaylen Brown got what's her name, Kaiser. I don't need their success, bro.
No, you know what made me mad when that nigga Jason Tatum was I forget where they was when they're like, oh, you're in Miami now. How do you feel? He was like, oh, we came here a few times, but it's always been easy. I said, nigga.
That rubbed you the wrong way.
I said, nigga, how many times we done beat y'all?
I was like, it really hasn't been easy, but I get why you said it.
Really been a gauntlet for real. No cap. Next question. Will y'all tap into the PLL? It's some good lacrosse going on. Don't flame me too bad though. Just for that last statement, I really do want to flame, but I'm gonna keep it PG. I know you watched the pod for real.
PLL.
That's the
professional lacrosse league.
Premier lacrosse.
Is that like
Premier lacrosse league?
World
I will say,
I'll watch a game. I'll watch a game. See what
I will watch a game. They do have some athletes in lacrosse. Them niggas do be kind of hitting for real. No cap. So I'll check a game out. No, dead ass. I will.
Don't expect any segment, but we will check a game. We will report back.
we gonna talk about one of them games and how we felt about it. It may not be next pod because I got some shit going on, but it's gonna happen. Next question: How do y'all feel about the Bulls inflating MJ stats so he can win DPOY?
I heard about that. Apparently, some like the dude who do all the, or I guess y'all haven't done it, but I've done stats for a game. One is very, very hard to do. And like one of the Bulls' old announcers back in the day, so MJ won his DPOY, he would give him like any type of rebound, steal, whatever. He'd just give it to MJ. And I think like normally the home stats are always sort of better than the away stats, but with this one, like the discrepancy was like I think like 2.5 times greater or something like that, something crazy like that.
Yeah, you started seeing things that didn't make sense. Like, oh, he had 4 steals, but the opposing team only had 3 turnovers or something. And it's just kind of like, where did the 4th steal come from?
Yeah, it would be like stuff like that.
And to that, I say, I mean, that is
my own teammate.
It's too late now. That's all.
It doesn't surprise me because they did the same thing with John Stockton with his assists. They used to do the same thing. There was a report that came out, I think, 4 or 5 months ago that we talked about.
Yeah, we did talk about,
of him inflating an assist. And I'm like, yo, you're a Karl Malone merchant. If you look at John Stockton and how he got his assist, he just dumped it out to Malone, and Malone was pounding the ball like 4 or 5 times before he made a shot. Oh, that's an assist. You did not assist that nigga to the bucket. That's Karl Malone. And that's the last time we're going to talk about that man. Nasty man. Anyway.
Do y'all think hockey assist should count as a stat?
No.
Nah.
No, thank you. I mean, they try to hype that up because Kobe was a good hockey assist guy, and they'll probably hype up his legacy, but I'm cool. Next question. What do the Cowboys need to do to become true contenders like my great Philly Eagles?
Who said that? Somebody we know?
Somebody I know. He comments a lot. Playmaker Jones, Titus.
Well, they need a new coach. First of all,
the owner need to.
Oh yeah, the owner. Yeah, me and Greg we talked about
needs to go somewhere.
Me and Greg have talked about this a couple of times.
We actually talked about it too many times, and now people are starting to pick on.
There's a bucket somewhere or something like that.
Bucket's crazy.
might need to kick it or something. I don't know.
Next trade. Does the Caruso trade put the Thunder on top of the West this year? I mean, weren't they a number 1 seed?
I was like, they're on top regardless. They're just they're too good. But they did just draft Nikola Topic, and I don't really like that pick, but
I mean, you didn't like the Giddy pick or the Chet
so
pick.
true.
Anybody that's not African American, actually, if I'm being honest. We'll leave it alone.
Thinking about it, you're not wrong. I was like, he's
Anybody that was not African American, you was like, I don't like
yeah, you're not wrong. I didn't think about it like that.
I think why does Greg's head look like that? Hey,
Genetics.
And then I think that's all of the mailbag questions, and then we had like two answers from what were your coldest takes that ended up being right. First one, they ain't believe me when I said JB was going to get that Finals MVP. We know this person is shout out to Jamar.
Did I not agree with him when I said? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess it depends on when he actually said it.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Next one. Is this all Celtics related? I told a Celtics fan that Brown was going to be Finals MVP after the disastrous Heat series.
Congratulations.
Disastrous history series this year or last year? Maybe last season, because that was the disastrous one where they were.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they kind of mopped them niggas.
Or maybe it's saying like they played poor, like the Celtics played poor.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Which I mean, they did sort of.
And the third one is another Celtics. Oh, I forgot. What is a current city that shouldn't have a sports team?
LA has too many sports teams. LA and New York have way too many sports teams. I'll say that much. Who shouldn't have? OKC shouldn't, even though I like the Thunder. Las Vegas does not need any sports teams.
Damn,
Who
nigga.
else isn't?
Why?
What you gonna say? God.
I was gonna keep going. I was just thinking about teams. Las Vegas, they shouldn't have one. They should be in Oakland, and also Las
Milwaukee.
Vegas. I think they're just a bad.
Detroit.
Milwaukee,
Detroit.
Minnesota.
Cleveland.
No, I think Minnesota can have one.
Minnesota, yeah. Move out of Detroit teams to Milwaukee.
Kansas.
Kansas don't got no professional team, do they?
They have the Chiefs.
They're in Missouri.
Well, they on the line.
Both. They on the state.
I'm just saying, it's Kansas City,
border,
Missouri. I'm just
They
saying.
on the state line, nigga.
They counted both.
And both states.
Oh shit, Missouri don't need it.
I'm in Kansas.
Who else on that?
That's both.
Yeah, I don't look. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm wrong
Portland is
if I
only
say
there.
San Antonio.
Portland is only there for historic reasons. They really don't need that team for real.
I'm wrong if I say San Antonio.
There's just too much historic
Yes.
there to actually say that. And now they have Wemby. And I do like their old school threads, the 90s threads. I do like that version of the Spurs. That pink and
And they're
teal.
kind of expanding out in that Austin area, but they're still.
They've done enough damage when they moved the Silver Stars to Las Vegas, yo. They've been going through it, yo. Let them have something, bro. Let's have something. All them
And
guys.
they got the San Antonio Bravos, the XFL team.
Yeah.
Is this still going on?
Hell yeah. I think the head coach is what you call it?
Hines Ward.
Yeah, Hines Ward. Shout out to Hines Ward. Who deserves the MVP more, Juan Soto or Aaron Judge? This is a baseball nigga. And I'll answer this because I know y'all not baseball niggas. Aaron Judge, because I know that's gonna make you happy, you Yankees fan. That's why I'm gonna say it. Aaron Judge, because I know that's what you want to hear.
Should be Chaz McCormick.
Chaz McCormick, Kyle Tucker, Jose Altuve.
Actually, yeah. It actually needs to be Kyle Tucker. He the one putting the Astros on his back.
Yeah, we fucking
This
suck,
nigga
bro.
stink right now.
But y'all saying all these names, I'm just.
I bet them chickens slow as hell again now.
All that nigga know is Shohei for all the wrong reasons. That's all that
probably.
nigga know.
I think I can name maybe like 10 baseball players, but I don't know what any of them look like.
This nigga say Babe Ruth.
No, I can do active players. Shohei, there's Aaron Judge, there's Mike Trout,
Okay.
there's Mookie Betts,
Oh, this Jack Snowball?
there's
This nigga struggling now. Never mind.
Astros.
I don't know. Y'all said Soto. I know he exists. Juan Soto.
Yeah.
Um,
You need 5 more.
there was like one super short dude. I can't remember his name. He used to be on the Astros.
I think he's still
Probably
there.
still is.
He's still there.
He's still
Oh,
there.
shoot. I don't know the name.
Well,
I know he's
it's the
short.
first I'm thinking. If you're thinking about, it, yeah.
I think there's only one short nigga we all thinking
Yeah, I was
about.
gonna say there's only one munchkin.
Yo, I can't think of his name, so I don't know. Who else? What's another baseball player? No, I think that's it.
5. He capped out at 5.
Yeah, I think
He's
that's
thinking
it.
about Jose Altuve. That's probably who he's thinking.
Oh,
about.
okay, yeah. Altuve.
So no, we gonna lock in. Last question from the mailbag, and this one shout out to my guy. Is it going to be the Bryce Young revenge tour now that he has an O-line and some weapons?
No.
Hell no.
Revenge tour is strong. He's gonna bounce back. The revenge tour is year 3.
Revenge tour is crazy. Revenge tour means he's making like an all NBA team, not NBA. He's making like an all pro team.
No, but if he did make an All NBA team, that'd be insane.
What the fuck?
He would make like an all pro team. It's like first of all, a revenge tour for Bryce Young, in my opinion, would look like they win the division. They maybe win a playoff game.
He need to get revenge tour on his coach and the owner.
That's what
Niggas ain't want him.
Honestly,
I think a revenge tour for me is you winning about 8 or 9 games, and if you happen to play CJ Stroud, ball out on that nigga.
he already beat CJ Stroud.
No, I'm saying, but like, no, you gotta ball out, nigga. Not that low scoring shit. No, you gotta have like a CJ Stroud kind of performance against that nigga. And you don't even need to win a playoff game, honestly. Just make it to the playoffs.
I think just having a winning record,
Yeah, just have a winning record, or just
that'll be enough for a revenge tour. I don't think they're gonna get it this year.
They're not getting a winning record.
I think they get like six wins.
I think they
I
can
can see
get
them
to
doing
7. I think they can get 7 or 8.
Yeah, I give them. I
I'm
give
not
them
mad at
seven.
that.
7 or 8, low key.
Especially in that division, because that division not good. So
That's not good at all.
I
You
could.
can have a losing record in that division and still win.
Didn't that happen last year? Like, wasn't it something like that
It
happened
was like,
last year?
it was
Like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that. Which is insane. But
Yeah, with the Bucks, they went like 8-9.
Yeah. And that is all of the mailbag questions. And we appreciate y'all for sending those over. We'll do those from time to time when we hit certain milestones.
yeah,
And
what's gonna be our next milestone when we get 1,000?
that we too close. that shit can happen in 2 weeks. And it's like, there, another mailbag. We'll probably do something before the season starts. NFL type shit. Real quick, hot takes. Whoever want to go first, shit, fuck it, just say it.
Hot takes. The AFC South will be the best division in the NFL.
Don't piss me off, bro.
Wait, what'd he say?
He said the
The
AFC South.
will be the best division in the NFL.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, but when I say it,
Oh, I don't know why I thought you said NFC South. I'm like, the
No.
NFC South.
Oh hell no, them niggas
Who
garbage.
was I yelling about with the? Was I mad at you about the AFC South, Greg, or was it?
Yeah. No, it was you and me.
Talking
We was
somebody.
arguing.
It was
It was
me.
you and me.
it was me.
I can argue with both of you.
You was
We are
like,
going
bro,
to be the
shut the fuck up about them. Like, bro, like,
Because they're not going. No, bro.
That division is going to be
It's
the
gonna-
best division. You
it's
can
gonna be
mark
an
my words right
The
now.
best division is going to be the AFC North, like it always is.
No, it's not. Yeah, trust me, it won't.
Okay.
The Steelers, they not doing shit. All
Bro,
of
you
the-
see Russ, bro. He got a new fade. He be boxing now. He got muscles.
that nigga's garbage.
He might be, but they still got Mike Tomlin, and Mike Tomlin don't lose. He don't have losing records.
That's because Mike Tomlin sold his soul. He did something. I don't know what witchcraft he did. Because last year, I for sure thought he was going.
I thought that record was. I thought it was over last year.
And then he just spawned in and got those like last few wins at the end of the season. I said, okay, this is not natural.
Yeah.
Also, Jared McCain has been drafted by the 76ers. All right. So my hot take is it stems from this show that's currently airing right now called The Acolyte. Basically, my hot take is these studios, a Marvel, Disney, I'm talking to you. Warner Bros., I'm talking to you. I don't know the interview process y'all do for these writers and showrunners, but it ain't good enough. Y'all need to grill these niggas on what they know about this show or what they know about this IP. What do they know about Star Wars? What do they know about
organization?
Scooby-Doo?
They gotta charge
What do
them
they
up.
know about the MCU and the timeline? Because right now we're witnessing when writers don't know or don't care about the established history in the IP already, and you just have them go free for all. You get shit like The Acolyte and The Last Jedi and other shows that are just exiting my mind right now, but are just bad and lore breaking. So yeah, my hot take is these studios need to cut out any of these showrunners or actors or directors that have no idea what they're getting themselves into and they're just doing it for a check.
I feel like you should only if you're gonna take on like a series like that, you should only do it if you're a fan of the product. Because I think that'll ensure that it's actually like something good that people like.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Is like most people are not doing these shows for interest no more. They just doing it for money. They're literally doing it for the check because the mouse is got that money. They're gonna drop that bread on it. That Acolyte show has a budget of 180 million. Most movies don't even have a budget of that. That budget is twice as much as the Kenobi show that came out years before that, or like a couple years before this show. It is animated and done just as well. Like how you got a show that's double the budget and twice as bad.
But because they don't be spending that money be going in that money be going in their pockets. But we gonna talk about the mouse one day, bro. We're gonna talk about the mouse one day. We can't do that because we have certain people affiliated with the mouse.
Whenever the mouse don't got his gun aimed at us.
Very soon. Very soon we'll be talking about the mouse. If you know, you know.
Yeah. That is my hot take.
Jackson, you go already?
Nah, I ain't go yet.
Cheers.
My hot take is that we need to bring physical media back.
No, please go back.
I didn't know where that was going.
All right, bro. Y'all are,
I was like, hey, yo.
what did you think I was going to say? Don't answer that. But no,
Oh, goodness.
with this, I mean like in terms of like CD, DVD, VHS, like all that stuff, even books as well, because people like books don't really even be making money now because people just don't buy books. But we need to bring those back because we're literally losing recipes. And like with everything being locked behind a subscription or this, that, and the third, one day we're not going to pay the bill for whatever reason. And we're going to try to access whatever we're trying to access, and the knowledge is going to be locked away because we don't pay that subscription. It's just like with music and streaming. Like we only have access to all these songs on here because we stream it all. We don't, like most people don't be buying their music that much. Like I couldn't even remember the last time I bought music like on my phone from iTunes instead of streaming it. So I think we just need to bring physical media back, make sure we can actually own physical, tangible things, and people can't take them away from us. And that's my hot take.
I don't think I've ever physically. First of all, they're gonna call you Unc for that.
Cause I'm right. Okay.
Oh, he's accepting the fact that shit used to get on his nerves back in the day.
I don't get how. I am an uncle, so it don't matter.
I don't know why.
And I'm not even old, but it is what it is, bro.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever bought a physical. Like, I don't think I've bought anything on iTunes without like a iTunes gift card or something that was given to me. So you might be on to something, Jax. I don't remember the last time because even back in the day, I was using LimeWire.
LimeWire.
Young
LimeWire.
LimeWire was
Every virus.
Yeah,
It was worth it. It was worth it. It was very much worth it.
everybody was on that in high school and middle school and all that.
all that for Crank That Batman and Stanky Leg.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And then what was the other one? Wasn't it like Gorilla something or
It was LimeWire. Another one was like FrostWire or something. I forgot
man.
the
We
exact
only
name.
had LimeWire.
I just stopped at LimeWire. I don't remember this other shit.
Yeah.
Now.
I know there was others, but we just
we was pirating
I was deep in the trenches because I don't remember none of that shit. I remember
and
when one gig
SoundCloud.
be a lot of
That one
shit.
was free.
we used to do movies and stuff too, bro. It wasn't on, I forget where we got the movies from.
Oh, that's a different
But,
time.
we used to get movies from yeah. Yeah.
I remember there was I was downloading movies. I was downloading like full movies to my phone, to my little Android I had. And it was killing the battery on that phone. The battery lasted like 30 minutes, bro.
No, we used to have the bootleg folder. It just had it's a folder. We had to have a folder of just bootleg movies.
No, my brother, he went to Belize for like a mission trip one time because that like he went to college at like a Christian school or whatever, so they did stuff like that. And like all the movies there were bootleg movies. So he came back with like a stack, like dead ass, like this big of just bootleg movies. And he had like all the James Bond movies. There was like Street Fighter. There was some. It was just crazy. It was good times. We got to bring bootleg movies back. Bring back physical media. Bring back real bootlegs.
Real bootlegs. The niggas that used to come to the barbershop.
No, for real.
Game changer. All right, man. I guess I gotta be the one to say it, man. Kevin Durant will not. Whoever trades for Kevin Durant will not win a championship. If you trade for Kevin Durant, you will not win a championship. Kevin Durant only wins a championship if he is a free agent going somewhere on his own free will. If you trade for that nigga, you will not win a championship. History has shown how you win a championship with KD. When you went to the Warriors did not trade that nigga. He was added with a group of collection of niggas, and people fail to realize that. People fail to realize when LeBron James was in Miami, he went on his own free will. He went back to Cleveland with his own free will. These superstars that y'all want to go and break the bank for. I hate this sentiment. I think I had this tweet up because the Rockets was doing weird shit, and I can admit that my fan base are idiots. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and lie to y'all. And one of the things I saw, dumbass nigga, I'm not even going to share it because it's not even worth it. He said, I quote, "I don't care what it costs. I don't care how old he is. Kevin Durant is a top 3 player of this generation. If you have the opportunity to land him, you do it." You know how many times I done heard that shit from niggas like, I don't know, the Brooklyn Nets, I don't know, the fucking Phoenix Suns? Bro, if you break the bank, not if Kevin Durant went to Phoenix on his own free will and they ain't had to give up niggas like Mikal and half of your fucking bench, you might have won a championship. But what you
Not even might, they would have.
Yeah, well, I tried my best not to use the word, they would have, because I could have sworn that the Nets was supposed to win the championship. And shit just happens, you know what I mean? Shit just happens. So I always use that word might. But like I said, stop all this trying to trade because he's too valuable to not have to give up so much. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like one of these like players who's like, oh, okay, I can just give up 2 first rounders. I'm gonna be straight. No, you're gonna have to give up a lot more than that. And the only team that could probably sort of kind of do it is OKC.
I was gonna say that. I was like, they're the only team that can do it.
It's the only team that it would kind of make sense. But even if that's so, I just stand 10 toes that any team that trades for Kevin Durant and actually trades for Kevin Durant is not going to win the championship, and I stand on that. That's my thought.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not mad though, but I do think OKC, if they have more than enough pieces to make that trade happen. So I feel like if they wanted to do it, they'd be the only team. And Minnesota, I think Minnesota too, actually.
Especially now more than ever, it's so hard because of what I brought up earlier, like that second apron. Like that second apron shit
bro.
is so big. It literally is a target for owners like a Steve Ballmer and all these rich ass niggas that are just gonna buy the best players and they're gonna buy their teams so they can stop doing that.
That second apron's a motherfucker. That mid-level exception, the way you can't, stack certain contracts up to make shit work, just like you are kind of, you have your hands tied when you make shit like that. It benefits like smaller teams that can like rebuild and stuff. And, the same thing with Boston. Like Boston, they got when they pay Jason Tatum, they're gonna hit that second apron, and it's like, hey, this is what you got, my nigga. You better roll with this for the next 4 or 5 years, nigga, because you stuck with these two niggas for a minute. You know, you can't go out there and go continue to buy shit. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting, but yeah, not. And I don't mean this by disrespect for Kevin Durant, because I think Kevin Durant is a really great player, all time great. But I think he's one of the greatest like plug and play players of all time. But like I know that people say plug and play in a different term, because this nigga's obviously like a superstar, but like this nigga fits in.
He fits every single offensive system, defense. He can do. He just fits everywhere.
Literally, the greatest plug and play player of all time. I don't think there's anybody that can do what KD does from a fit standpoint. And I think that, hey, you gonna piss that nigga Jax off. You gonna piss that nigga Jax off.
Who?
That Bob Cousy.
Shut the hell up, Dana.
Yeah, but I think that wraps it up, man. This was a great episode, a great 1 year episode. And I'd be remiss if I just didn't do it one more time, man. Come on.
Yeah.
They tried to take your nigga out.
I ain't writing this shit by the way, nigga.
Bro, they tried to take your nigga out, bro. I don't even know why the hot take.
I was like, why'd you do that one? I was like, is that the hot take
This is the 52nd episode. When I really tried to tell y'all niggas, bro, I was disappointed, bro. I thought I was really out for the count. I thought they was really I thought the rain really took the nigga out, bro. Yeah, this might be the longest episode of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But it was well worth it, man.
It's our 1 year. Of course, it's gonna be a long episode.
And on top of that, I don't know why this shit was still playing. On top of that, Jax, how are you, nigga? This the year episode. We get a chance to say how are you. How's life been? How's all y'all? I just really want the mental check. All y'all niggas, like y'all good?
I'm alive, heart beating still. We move.
It's a very male answer. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Love that for you. Okay,
Man, shit. I'm doing good. I just got over a hump or something, and I'm doing good now.
Yeah, that's good, yo. Ah, damn. I got another hot take that I'll do next episode, but I just remembered it. And Dana, how you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I'll be good, man. Kansas City is cool. Works. I've just been kind of going through the motions, but I've been okay.
These are all very black male answers.
Absolutely, very male answers. I did this for a reason. Fuck you, Ash. I love you. Yeah, Ash. This was for you, cause you can't stop me, nigga. We'll catch y'all niggas next week, and go get some bitches. Go get some hoes.